Hey, what's up guys? Commander Hill here again. Today I'll be doing a Back to the Past review on Halo Wars, the Authentic Collector's Series. This is set number 96810, Aerial Ambush. It was released back 2009, and let's take a look at it. Alright, so starting out with the figures included with this set, we have the UNSC Mark IV Spartan. This is a very cool figure. He's painted a nice olive green for his armor, a metallic-y black for his jumpsuit, and a nice gold for his visor. And he also does include a peg hole in the back of his torso as well for secondary weapon display. A very cool figure to include with this set. Alright, next up for the UNSC figures include with this set, we have the UNSC Flay Marine. He's painted a nice olive and silver for his armor, a metallic-y gray for his jumpsuit, and a nice gold for his visor. He does also include the nice pig hole in the back of his torso as well for secondary weapon display, and overall is a very cool figure to include with this set. Alright, now moving to the Covenant figures included with this set, we have the Covenant Elite Miner. He's painted a nice navy blue for his armor, a nice gray for his skin and jumpsuit, and a really cool red for his eyes. This guy is definitely a very cool figure to include with the set, but he does not include a peg hole in the back of his torso, so that's probably the only downfall about this figure. Overall, very cool. Alright, now completing the figures in this set, we have the Covenant Grunt. This is the first version Grunt, so he's very small in the molding and limited articulation, but he's still a very cool figure to include with the set. He's painted a nice copper for his armor, a nice gray for his jumpsuit and skin, and a really cool red for his eyes, and overall is a neat little figure to get included with your Halo Mega Bloks collection. Alright, now moving on to the weapons included with this set, we actually have 3 of them. First off, we have the version 1 shotgun. This was the first version Halo Mega Bloks ever released into their line. This is the bigger version as well. As you can see, it's almost as tall as the figure. We've gotten 2 versions since then, the smaller Halo Reach version and the new Halo 4 version. But it is a very cool weapon to have, even though it is very large in size. It has really nice detailing put along into it, and a very nice silver color put into it as well. Moving on to our final UNSC weapon, we have the UNSC Flay Marine's Flamethrower. This is actually 4 separate pieces, this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. So it is very cool. It's really cool for customs if you want to make some sort of custom weapon or put it into some sort of vehicle or something. So it is very good for that. It also is in that same silver color we just saw with the shotgun, and overall is a very cool weapon, especially in the detailing as well. And moving on to our last weapon in this set, we have the Particle Beam Rifle. This is, of course, a Covenant weapon. It kind of lacks in detail, but it didn't have much detail in the game as well, so you can't expect more from this weapon. It's still a very cool weapon. Now let's move on to the vehicles included with this set. Alright, next up we'll be taking a look at the UNSC Hawk. This is a very hard ship to find. The only other version we saw of this was the ODST version. That was a Toys R Us exclusive, and this one was released back 2009, so it is really hard if you don't have it. You might be able to find it online somewhere, but it is probably high priced since it's a really old set. But all the details you see on here are stickers, so that's a really big downfall. We saw that with a lot of the 2009 releases, so there is no printed details at all on the ship, so all the details like here are stickers. But there is a cockpit up here which can open to seat 1 minifigure inside. Moving over here, we have two flaps on each side, one here and one on the other side. It can fold up and down, and there is 2 missiles attached there, and they can be detached for stop motion or something. Moving along back here, we have more sticker decals put onto it, some bullet holes up here, and as well as 2 little flaps back here for more vehicle detailing. But overall, if you do have this ship, it is very cool, and I will definitely recommend picking up if you do see it in stores somewhere. Alright, next up we have the Covenant Banshee. This is my favorite version of the Banshee. We've only got 3 other versions. The Orbital, which is not really counted in this version since that's an Orbital Banshee, as well as the 2 other versions which are exactly the same, only one's in purple and one's in blue. But this is definitely my favorite version. It's just a bigger piece, and it kind of looks more game accurate than the little one we got. So very cool. As you can tell, there's a lot of blocks put into this, especially in the flaps back here, but this down here is all one piece, so that's kind of nice. And the hood up here is actually the same hood they used in the newer version Banshees. There's a lot of sticker details put onto this as well. No printed details on this ship either. But the cockpit can open to seat 1 minifigure inside. There's some handles right there, so that's kind of cool to get included. And just nice sticker detailing put all around. So very cool ship to have if you do have this version. It's definitely my favorite out of all the Banshees except the Orbital one. Alright, now completing off this set, we have the little shade turret we got with the set. I'm pretty sure this is Mega Bloks' own build. I don't think we saw this in the games, like in this kind of version. There is supposed to be 2 rods down here on each side. I couldn't find them, put it together properly. But it is very cool. More stickers put onto this, so there's a lot of stickers in this set. So if you don't like putting stickers, I wouldn't recommend putting it on, because you can't really you can have the set without the stickers. It just doesn't bring out the detail as much as they do with the stickers on. There's a seat right here where you can seat one minifigure inside. My hood's kind of loose. I think it's supposed to stick up a little bit, but it won't hold up, so that's a little downfall. It might be like that with all the sets, but it might just be mine as well. More sticker detailing right here. It can rotate around on space 360 degrees. This little thing right here can move up and down, so there is pretty good articulation, I guess you can call it, in this to give some more stop motion looks to it, or just for displaying it. But overall, very cool feature to include with this set. Overall, I give this set a solid 9 out of 10. This is a very cool set if you can find it. Of course, you can't find it in stores anymore since it was released back 2009. So you probably have to pick it up online somewhere, but it is probably a fairly priced set since it's an old set. But overall, very cool. It definitely does have some unique minifigures that some are really hard to find nowadays. Very cool weapons included, as well as 2 awesome vehicles and 1 little shade turret. So overall, 9 out of 10 set. Definitely a cool set if you can pick it up. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Commander Hill, out.